Hello everyone and welcome to the Gaming Club. In today's video, I would like to talk about what's going on in State of Survival this week. You have probably heard about upcoming Halloween event. You saw the optimization made to the game in the patch notes, but there are so many things that you haven't heard about, and there are so many of them that I don't know where to start. Let's just go one by one. I would like to let you know that I was able to record this video thanks to BlueStacks. It allows me to play State of Survival on my computer and do the high quality recording for you guys. If you would also like to play State of Survival on your computer, there is a referral link in the video description. Go check it out. Let's start with the Halloween event. The first and the most popular question, when is it going to start? Right now, it's been tested. And as you can see on the screen, the event itself is starting tomorrow and will be finishing on the 27th of October. I'm pretty sure it will start publicly on the rest of the servers or rest of the states sometime on October 27th or 1-2 days earlier or later than that. I'm not sure about the exact date, but typically this kind of weekly events, they always start either on Monday or Tuesday, and I don't think Halloween event will be an exception. Once it starts on the test server, I will do a detailed overview of the event, what kind of tasks we have, what kind of resources you need to save and stuff like that. For today, let's just quickly have a look at the skins that developers prepared for us. And the first one is the HQ skin. You can see it on the screen right now, and this is how it looks inside of your settlement, and this is the outside appearance. I really think it looks cute. I think it's something unusual, and it fits well in the overall skin setup that developers have been creating so far. So that's something that I like. What I like even more is the new Troop March skin prepared for the Halloween event. I really think it's cool, it's amazing, and wow, I I wish I could obtain it as a free to play, like without investing any money, but I'm pretty sure that won't be possible. And unfortunately, you will have to invest real money if you want to get this cute skin, but it's really adorable. And the third thing is the portrait frame. Where is it? So it's this kind of nice pumpkin around your portrait. And I also think it looks nice. I'm not sure if it's animated like the Wolf's one or not. Maybe it will be animated upon release. I don't know. Apart from the skins, there are a few decorations like this screaming tree and the pumpkin for your settlement. I think these two you will be able to obtain just through playing the event. As I mentioned before, I will do a detailed event overview in my next video once it is launched for testing in state 1. So make sure that you check back my channel tomorrow or Thursday, and you also check the website where I will add the text guide for this event. The Halloween event itself will be coming as part of patch 1.9.40, and besides the event, developers also mentioned that they have done some optimizations about the building icons on the skins page and unlocked notification for Intel radar, visual performance of various objects in this settlement. I don't know how exactly I can see these changes or what exactly was optimized. I'm pretty sure that these changes are somehow improved for better stability and performance of the game, so it doesn't lag or stuff like that. Next thing that I would like to talk about, and that was not mentioned neither in the patch notes nor on the official State of Survival Discord server, it is called Plasma Area Defense System. I don't know much about the system, and we are still testing it, how exactly it works, and what are the conditions and what kind of damage it does. But the idea of the system is that once you reach the headquarters level 5, there is a special protection available for the settlements that you can choose, and this kind of system will be consuming certain amount of plasma ammunition. Again, I don't know what exactly is that plasma ammunition. I guess it's some kind of renewable resource that you can see on the screen, and that will replenish naturally over time. And as I asked my alliance mates to do some screenshots about the description, you can see that on the screen that this system will automatically protect targeted settlements and counterattack enemy troops. It will be launched only if the enemy troops are above a certain amount of battle power, which we have tested already, and it's more than 1.4 or 1.5 million battle power, which is like, I don't know, HQ level 10 or 11, something like that. Then each attack consumes plasma ammunition. The amount consumed depends on the enemy troops' battle power. This is interesting because, as you saw on the previous screen, the ammunition is limited by 10, and I have no idea what does this number mean. And then plasma ammunition will be slowly regenerating, so one piece in 1800 seconds. Each ally can be protected by one chief. Chiefs who have unlocked PADS cannot be protected by others. Protection range is 5 kilometers of the main settlement, and it doesn't work in Reservoir Raid, Reservoir League, and I hope, I don't know, I hope it won't work in Capital Clash and State versus State. Our internal alliance testing shows that with the plasma area defense system on, it kills around 7 to 10% of the enemy troops, like instant kills. So that's not troops that you can revive in the hospital. They will be just killed, which is quite a lot. But I'm not sure if it's going to remain as it is, or developers are going to tweak these numbers further. For me, it seems a little bit an overkill and gives like a really strong weapon for those who achieved the plasma level 5. Next big change that came and announced, and we were able to figure it out thanks to the collab team. By the way, if you don't know about the Discord, where you can find all the latest state of survival updates, and the guys are really good with data mining, all these sneaky tweaks and optimizations from the game, and share with the rest of the crowd. I will leave a link to the Discord in the video description. Make sure you join it and know all this news first. What is the change about? There were at least 6 heroes where the skills and basic stats were changed. I'm not sure if they were nerfed or improved. I'm still going through the changes myself, and since there are quite a lot of them, I will be updating all the guides and all the stats on my website as soon as I know what exactly has been changed and how does it impact the gameplay. The initial analysis that I saw from the Collabs team Discord indicates that the changes about the hero skills were done in order to make them applicable in different combinations. So, for example, when you have tier 4 heroes and tier 5 heroes, so that you don't discard the Zach and Ernie and Jarrett, but you also can use these heroes and mix them somehow with the tier 5 heroes like Tyler, Brooke, and Julie. I think that was the developer's idea, to create some kind of more powerful combinations using the previous generations of the heroes. And I assume, I don't know, that's their first step towards this goal. What I would really hope, or what I would really like to see here, is that they do that not only with tier 4 and tier 5 heroes, but also they do that with the tier 1, tier 2, and tier 3 heroes, which became completely useless once we got tier 5, because they just are out damaged and there is no application of them these days. While we are talking about the heroes, it is worth mentioning there is a brand new event which is called Defend the Peninsula, and this event is added to the game recently. I think it's only in the newer states. Maybe the older states will receive event as well once the testing is done on the state one, which is like a testing server, and it's finishing the day after tomorrow, so October 22nd. So maybe next week this event will be implemented somewhere else. The event is about getting the fragments of the new hero, and once you complete the tasks, you will be able to exchange this kind of Korean mooncakes into the hero fragments. The new hero is actually an epic hero, and it's quite strange. There are 2 reasons why I think it's strange. First one, this epic hero is actually a rider, and we recently had a new rider hero already, which was Basil. First of all, it was introduced in like some special states, and then it was introduced, I think, for players with Arabian language interface, or vice versa. I don't remember, but we already had a rider epic hero. And now we have another rider epic hero. While we don't really need another one, what I was hoping to see is we get another brawler, because out of all epic heroes, we just have one brawler, which is Chef, and I think it's not enough. I would really like to see some kind of diversity here. Maybe the brawler hero is coming next. Another reason, it's again more about the which path the developers are taking. For me, it's not clear why do they even add more epic heroes, because once you get any legendary hero, it is way better than the epic one, and it doesn't make sense to build epic heroes. You won't be able to use her in PvE. She will be pretty much useless in PvP. Is it just a hero to dump the universal fragments? Like I think I have more than several hundreds of them on my main account, because I already maxed all my epic heroes and I'm just collecting them on the daily basis from the intel missions. I would really like to understand what is the background for developers to add those new epic heroes. I would rather like them to focus on making the existing legendary heroes more affordable to the free to plays. But we'll see. So the hero is out. You can see here on the screen, this is his story, and skills or stats wise, I haven't noticed anything impressive. If you have noticed something unusual or something that I have missed, please let me know in the comments. Maybe in your state it's already implemented, because it's quite difficult to track what's going on exactly in those states after 400. And the practice that developers are doing these days is that they really separate the content between the states, and the newer states are always getting the majority of the content, while the older states are getting less and less and less, which is kind of sad, by the way, but that's a topic for totally different conversation. So getting back to Defend the Peninsula event, I will do an overview of this event in a separate video, and of course, I will prepare a text guide for you on my website. I think this time event is completely free-to-play friendly, and everyone will be able to obtain the new hero either from the event or later on from the search maps. Now let's have a look what's going on in State of Survival event-wise, and I'm going to start with the account in state 313. So let's check what kind of events are going on this week. First of all, there is a reservoir fight on the weekend, and I think if you haven't registered yet, make sure that you do. Reservoir Raid is one of those really fun events. If you get a good matchup, you will enjoy 1 hour fighting a lot. I think it's one of the best done in the game at the moment, and I'm really looking forward for developers to launch the Reservoir League, which should bring more Reservoir Raid fights and better rewards as it progresses. Lion Showdown, nothing new here, so the event stays as it is. Don't forget to register there. I keep repeating that there is an event shop now where you can obtain some nice chief gear, so make sure that you don't miss that one. Next event, Alliance Throwdown, no changes here. It's a typical event. I have a text guide for it. I have a video guide for it. If you haven't done it before, make sure to check them out, and it's pretty straightforward. Next thing, Capital Clash. We had one on the weekend, and that was actually state versus state. I will cover that later on from my main account because I have a lot to say about it. Next thing, Fortress Fight. That's something standard. Value vouchers. On this account, we have tier 3 heroes. As usual, I'm skipping tier 3 heroes as I did with the tier 2 heroes and also tier 1 heroes for the value vouchers event. And I'm looking forward to build the tier 4 heroes. I think they should be announced in this state in 1 or 2 months. And if I got the information right, in the newer states, they have skipped tier 4 heroes, which were Jared, Ernie, and Zach. And we will get immediately tier 5 heroes like Tyler, Brooke, and Julie, which is great because I'm saving a lot of biocaps on this account to make sure that I get tier 5 heroes from the raise wheel. Next thing, Power Sprint. Major change about this event was addition of the tactical gear designs. Unfortunately, the amount of points that you need to score for this last objective is quite insane, and it's very difficult for free to play to get this amount of points every time event kicks in. And as you remember, you need 225 pieces of tactical gear designs to build one piece of the corresponding level of your chief gear. And if you multiply that by 6 pieces, getting tactical gear designs to build out your chief gear from this event is literally impossible. So I'm looking forward for developers to adjust this somehow and either lower the amount of points we need to score here, or give us more opportunities to get the tactical gear designs. But the fact that they allowed us to get tactical gear designs from other sources than just buying them in game is a good step forward. Wild Racing event, Plague Zone, Influencer Trap, Hunting the Hunter. No changes about this event. They remain the same. There are guides on my website if you would like to know. Please check them out. And of course, I will leave all the links in the video description. Now I'm switching over to my main account, which is in state 135. I won't go through all the events once again because I've covered them from the previous account, and now these accounts are like on the same event path, so there is not much difference. What I wanted to talk here is about the last capital clash, or should I say state versus state event. First of all, I did a live streaming, and then the recording of my video was not available for a while because YouTube decided that it has too many copyrighted songs, and it just blocked it from multiple countries. So what I had to do is to delete all the copyrighted songs one by one, and every single time I deleted it, it took YouTube 6 or more hours to process the video and allow me to delete the next one. Finally, I have done that, and the video is available. If you'd like to have a look, it's on my channel. I was expecting quite a big fight from state 1 because this is the oldest state in the game, and I was expecting them to be maxed out and give us some decent competition. Unfortunately, that didn't happen, and the state versus state fight was pretty much over in 20, maybe 30 minutes, and then all the players from state 1, they just the strongest players, they just teleported out of the capital area, and they didn't fight at all. So we just were holding capital and scoring the points, and there were some random people from state 1 attacking the capital just to earn the points, which is quite sad because it really shows that the older states are slowly dying, and there are other YouTubers who made video about that. I'm pretty sure you have seen them already. And what everyone in the older states is waiting for is getting some kind of state merger or state migration, so that those states who don't have enough players, they can be somehow migrated to more active states or to the newer states. I don't know. I think it's fair to do that, and I was really hoping developers would somehow react to this ongoing issue and propose a solution. But it's not there yet, and I'm afraid more people will be just bored because there is no competition, there is not much content going in the older states, and unfortunately, they will be leaving the game if there is nothing to be proposed from the developers. Hopefully, developers will get my message, and I hope they also heard the messages from other players, and they are actively working on some solution. I really hope that that's the case, but we'll see soon. So the state versus state fight with state 1 was not as epic as I expected, and unfortunately, I even had to stop my live stream after 2 hours because there was nothing very exciting to watch. What was exciting is that I'm one step closer to finish my state versus state guide, and I'm going to do the video guide as well. Once it's ready, I will let you know. I think it will be the biggest and the most up-to-date and the most precise guide, sharing all the state versus state stages, what needs to be done, and of course with some awesome information thanks to my DNA Alliance, who supported me a lot in creating all of this content for you. So thanks and big kudos to the DNA Alliance. And that's pretty much it that I wanted to cover today. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. I will be doing more videos soon. Don't forget that I have a website. You can find a lot of guides there, and I am updating them on regular basis. I would also appreciate if you support my content. You can do that on monthly basis through Patreon, or you can do that one time through PayPal and Stripe. All the links are in description. Thanks for watching again, and I wish you a nice day.